Today, calling for an increase in the minimum wage. The Assembly has passed an $8.50 an hour wage, but some groups are calling for it to go to $10. And Pat Bailey joins us live now from that rally in Albany to tell us what they're saying and what their chances are. Pat?
Well, Liz, this morning they held a press conference basically calling out the legislature to raise the minimum wage. As you can imagine, it's $7.25 right now. As you can imagine, advocates for raising the minimum wage say it is too low. They say a modest $1.25 raise to $8.50 would be a start, but many of them are calling for the legislature to raise the minimum wage as high as $10, some even throughout the number of $13 an hour here in New York State. And behind me, there's about 40 people, as you can see, now on the steps of the New York State Capitol. Here, they brought their message here. They know the governor's inside, and they want the legislature to raise the minimum wage. You mentioned the Assembly did it. Now they're calling on the Senate to do it. So we'll get a live listen in as to what they're doing right now. They've been doing chants as they walk down here to the Capitol. We'll listen in here for a minute.
If you put in a productive 40-hour week,
you should receive a wage.
You should receive a wage
that would allow you
to
afford food, shelter, medical care, clothing.
So that's just some of the messages that they've been saying out here today for the past hour or so. And the question is, why are they doing it today? Well, they say Thanksgiving, of course, is just right around the corner, and all the food pantries and soup kitchens throughout the Capital Region are full of families. They say 365 days a year, because a lot of people are only making minimum wage and they cannot afford to feed their families. So they say this week is probably the best week to bring it to light to raise the minimum wage. Again, they're calling for it to go up at least $1.25 to $8.50. Some of them calling it for it to be, Liz, as high as $10 an hour.
Hey, Pat, I don't know if you can hear me over there speaking, but I wonder, do they have any hopes at all of meeting with anybody today other than just sort of shouting from the rooftops here?
Yeah, after they get done here shouting from the rooftops, as you put it, they are getting very vocal, as you can hear behind us.
Yeah.
After they get done here, they're going to go inside and hold another press conference outside the Senate chambers. They hope to, of course, get their voice to be heard by legislators who may be in the building today, or legislative staff who may be in the building today. They want to get their voice heard not only outside, but inside as well.
Okay, well, you'll keep us posted on that, I'm sure. Thanks, Pat.